There's a lot of people asking, why does everyone want to live in North Idaho? Well, to help answer that question, I'm going to share some of my personal history as to why my parents brought me here 29 years ago and why I decided to stay. Stick around. What's up, guys? My name is Trent, and this is Living Life in North Idaho, located in downtown Coeur d'Alene. If this is your first time to our channel, go ahead and check out some of our other videos after you watch this one. And if it's something that you enjoy and you're interested in learning more about, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, because we release these videos every single week. So, the question, why does everyone want to live in North Idaho? Well, like I said, to help answer that question, I'm going to go and tell you a little bit about my personal history as to why my parents brought me here in 1992, because I think a lot of those same reasons that they moved here back then are the same reasons why people are moving here today. So, back in 1987, yeah, we're going to go back a ways, my dad was a commercial real estate broker in Santa Cruz, California. Him and my mom had just finished building their perfect dream home that you had to drive through the Redwood National Forest to get to. They were boarding horses, they had sheep and goats and geese and a lot of cats for some reason, and everything was really awesome. But then the California government decided that the tax haven for investors was a little bit too good, and they changed the tax laws. So within 2 months, all of the investors my dad was working with had dropped out. And within a few more months, he went completely bankrupt. They moved us to Dublin, California, which in the 80s was not a nice place to live. As children, we weren't allowed to go outside at night because there was so much gang activity. He worked at night as a respiratory therapist and went to school during the day to become a chiropractor. He happened to have a best friend that lived up in this area, so we came up and visited for a week. And after being here and seeing how beautiful it was, they decided it's time to pack up and move. What we didn't actually know back then was it wasn't just the beauty that made Idaho so wonderful. There was something deeper than that. Anyway, that whole situation that happened when I was a kid, I saw how it affected my parents' marriage, it affected my brothers and my sisters, and it really made me realize that where you live and where you raise your family and where you build your business, that matters a lot. So, on to Idaho. Idaho obviously is very beautiful. Like I said, when my parents saw how beautiful it was up here, it was an instant attractor, right? There are so many lakes. From where I'm standing right now, there are a dozen lakes I could go to within an hour. Within about 10 minutes, I could go to 5 different lakes where there's boating and fishing and swimming and paddleboarding and wake surfing. And I mean, it's awesome. And as a hiker and a mountain biker, there are miles and miles of trails right in this local area. And you go out even further, there's even more. And for campers, there's tons of campsites and where you'll actually go and see wildlife. It's incredible. But it's not just that makes Idaho so special. Like I said, the things that are really awesome about it are actually beneath the surface. It's in our community, it's in our people, it's in the values that we hold. We actually talk to our neighbors and get to know each other. When we see someone broken down on the side of the road, we stop and we help. When we disagree with people, we don't get super, I hate you and get the hell out of here. Most of us don't. There's always going to be a few crazies, but for the most part, we can disagree respectfully. And we're smart enough to know, don't take this the wrong way, but we're smart enough to know that more government seems to create more problems. And so we try to keep our government small because we know personal freedoms are important and self-ownership is important. Yes, we should all help each other, but we shouldn't rely on our government to do that for us. We do it ourselves. Now, with all of that said, the outdoor activities, the beauty of this place, the community, and the values, all of that tied together makes this one awesome place to raise a family. For me, I have 4 children that I raise with my wonderful wife, and I love being able to take them on the same trails that I grew up on and swimming in the same lakes and seeing them experience the same kind of childhood that I did. And that's important to me, and I think it's important to a lot of people that are moving here. Now, let me just say, Idaho is really awesome, but we are not perfect. Like every state in the union, we have our problems. Particularly our education system lags behind a lot of the country. Also, opportunities for young people have always been lagging. But you know what? The bigger we grow, the better it's getting. So that's one reason. I mean, it's always hard being from a small town and seeing all these people moving here because things change. But I also see some of the things that weren't so great starting to get better. So Idaho, again, it's not perfect, but it's getting better every single day. So in summary, why does everyone want to live in North Idaho? Yes, we have awesome lakes. Yes, we have lots of trails. Yes, it's awesome if you're an outdoorsman and love outdoor activities. But ultimately, I think people are still looking for that sense of community, shared values, personal freedoms that are protected, and a government that's supportive of new small businesses and not trying to tax them to death. So if this is an area that sounds attractive to you and you're serious about wanting to move here, please make sure that you give us a call, shoot us an email. We can't help you unless you reach out to us. And if you like this video and you want to check out the others, please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video. Guys, thank you for listening to my story, and I will see you on the next video.